Sue our fans, rock till never, Neverland. Those of you who are old enough, you may remember when Metallica thought the genius idea of suing their fans didn't work out pretty well for them. Yeah, they were upset that people were pirating their music, and so they decided to sue. The funny thing is, like, they were in the right, but the PR image took a massive hit. And so the moral of the story is, if you're a business, don't go after your customers. Ubisoft did that, not once, but twice. The first time they did it is that they were proud. Like, this is something they championed, that they're working with the British police to crack down on online hate. So I just want you to understand from the view of a parent, right? Like the idea that if my son was 13 years old and I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy him a Ubisoft game, like, that would be the worst decision of my life. Because my son, if he ends up being a cheeky little shit online and talks about IQ or race statistics or something, Ubisoft would report him to the authorities, right? Like, they would have a hotline. They would listen in to the conversation he has with his friends in order to try to get my son in prison. Which begs the question, why the fuck would I ever buy a Ubisoft product? Like, why would I endanger my family if that's what they're championing? No, seriously, like, look it up. It's a BBC article. Like, they're really proud that, yeah, like, we're going to not only listen in to what your kids are talking, but we're going to, like, call the police if we think that your kids are performing the act of the speech of hate. Anyway, now, apparently, they're also going to have a team of lawyers to sue players who harass. I'm not worried about that during looking at the financial crisis that they're having. Like, I don't think they can afford lawyers. I don't think, like, they can afford shit. The only thing that they can afford is to get bought off by a Chinese company. Like, if you can't even put good video games out, and you're already realizing that your PR is so shit that you're going to get criticism online to the point where you have to hire, to threaten the public that you're going to have lawyers, yeah, good luck with that. Just so you know what they did recently. Like, this is absolutely hilarious. They hired a Vtuber to promote their game. Now, I'm not sure if the promotion was something where they stated, like, you need to wait until this hour to promote our game, and the VTuber maybe breached the contract, or maybe their team was just incompetent and they didn't realize. But long story short, she did actually promote their game, and she got banned, and that's a good thing. Yes, like, if you promote a Ubisoft product, you should fucking get banned. I have no sympathy for you. I believe in free speech, but if you promote a Ubisoft product, get fucked. I'm not even going to name drop the VTuber. You know what? Like, she deserves it. You took money from Ubisoft. You promoted their product. Good. Good. You should get banned. Like, you know, you worked with them. That's who they are. Maybe now you know better. So she got banned from Twitch. But, like, the thing is, this is the company, right? Like this is how they treat the people that work with them. Even if, like, let's just assume for the sake of the argument that she had broken the street date and she had streamed a little bit earlier, couldn't they have talked with her? Couldn't they have just said, you know, like, take your shit down? Because surely they would have worked with her, but, like, no, they didn't want that. Unfortunately, she can't even defend herself because usually these things are done under an NDA. So she can't show the contract. She can't actually talk about the things that happened. I also like it, you know, like, they constantly promote in their games characters that are women that look like men. You know, you put a beard on the character and it actually looks better than a woman. But they go to the VTuber that have, like, big plump tits in order to advertise their game. So how does it work, right? Like, pleasing the woke and pleasing the heteronormative male, aka the normal people, at the same time? Oh my goodness, I just realized Synthetic Man is in big trouble, isn't he? Right? Like, are they going to send a team of lawyers after him? Players who harass Assassin's Creed Shadows developer. I don't even know who the developers are. I don't even fucking care. You're a Western game developer. Like, the level of far sniffing to the point where you think people even give a shit about who your developers are or care. Apparently the game was released. I didn't even know. I didn't even care. Motherfucker, I'm playing my Asian games. I'm playing games from China. You know, like the power of the CCP. The power to entertain the masses. That's what I get. You know, they know what I like. They give me what I like. I would like to buy your stuff. You used to give me what I like, but you stopped doing that. Why should I buy from you? Like, do you think I have some level of patriotism for the ideology that's like, no borders, no nations, stop deportation? No, I have no, like what patriotism are you talking about? You think patriotic people are evil. And so, I go to the Chinese. I go to Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong gives me shit, and you guys have absolutely no argument to convince me otherwise. Why shouldn't I buy Wukong? Why shouldn't I buy Path of Exile? Huh? You think I'm a patriot? I used to be. But you made it absolutely sure to teach me that America is evil, imperialistic, bad, right? And so, like, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm going to go to China. They have communism, all the stuff that you like. And now you're suffering financially. Goodness gracious. How did this happen? How did this occur? Unironically, I do think that Ubisoft is going to get bought off by China. They're already buying developers. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but they're buying, like, the best developers from, like, the Western AAA. And when they go to China, do you know what they get in China? They get serenity. They get harmony. They don't get the HR lady that forces them to attend all of those seminars where they're telling them, oh, you're an evil white man. You're an evil... No, they don't get that. Like, what they get is, like, develop the game, please. Just be entertaining. Just make the monkey do shit. Make the monkey fling the stick or whatever. That's what they get in China. They get Wukong. Path of Exile, yeah, like, focus on the combat. Meanwhile, working at the Western companies, horrible. You gotta deal with the HR lady. My goodness. Apparently, like, Japan itself is upset that... the new Ubisoft game. Like it went all the way up to the government. Apparently Yasuke is fucking like historical characters and shit. I'm not even kidding. And the romance is so bad. It's, again, hookup culture, right? Like, it's not about marriage, Yasuke falling in love. No, it's about clapping cheeks. He's clapping cheeks of historical characters. I think, like, he fucks the sister of Nobunaga or some shit. But, like, people were talking about it on Twitter, and I'm like, well, I don't even fucking care. I mean, it's Ubisoft, right? It's Assassin's Creed. Like, what do you expect? But yeah, apparently they're not getting the numbers that they like. I hope it's a failure. I hope it's a failure so that hopefully they restructure. If not, they're going to get bought off by China. I don't even know if they can restructure at that point, because that's another thing. You know, like, they have activists that cling to the ideology even as the company around them is burning to cinders. Anyway, right, we'll see. I hope that they would make a Prince of Persia, but I don't have any faith that they can, because, like, the last Prince of Persia that they made had hip-hop in it. The moment I heard hip-hop in Prince of Persia, I just out of for it. I'm like, okay, next. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. And don't forget to check the pinned comment. Take care.